What's good, people? This is Cole's Porch. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video. Just been thinking about a lot of things. I've been checking out this guy Kevin Samuels a lot, and I really like a lot of what he has to say. Stay tuned. I'm gonna talk about something that may be a little bit controversial, but we're gonna get into it. Stay tuned.
Here we go. It's my time to rise. It's my time to shine. It's my time to live. It's my time to fly. It's my time. It's my time. I can see it. I can feel it. Time has come now to reveal it.
So I was having a conversation with my brother-in-law the other day about realistically, like the odds of our daughters finding black men of a certain caliber. And you can, disagree with me, but if you look at statistics, black women are more educated than black men these days. Black women are out earning black men these days. And so the higher black women go up in their education, the less the odds are for them finding a man that's on their educational and earning level, a black man that's on their educational and earning level. And so I was asking him, like, realistically, once your daughter finishes college, once my daughter finishes college and they're like working in their careers, or they're out to be entrepreneurs or whatever they're doing, and they're having success in their fields, what are the odds of them finding a black man that's competitive enough, or that's gonna be on that same level? He was like, man, yeah, you right, because he told his daughter he was only paying for her college education for her to go into education, or for her to become a pharmacist, not a pharmacy technician, a pharmacist. So those were the only two career options that he was paying for. Anything else that she wanted to go to school for, he said she would have to foot the bill herself. I don't know if I agree with that. Well, I do get that a lot of other nationalities, they do the same thing. Like, it's only two choices when it comes to Indians. I'm talking about the Indians that have the dot, that are from, the country India, Pakistan, people like that. And, forgive me if I'm wrong, but, those types, I know a girl, those were her career choices. It was either a pharmacist or an accountant, I think. I can't remember what the other choice was, but it was pharmacist or something else. And matter of fact, I think her father wanted her and her brother to both be pharmacists because he's a pharmacist. So, not 100% sure, but I know it was very specific choices, and one of them was pharmacy. And so she told me her dad was very disappointed that she didn't go to school for pharmacy, and very disappointed that her brother didn't go to school for pharmacy. But that's a whole nother topic. What I'm speaking to is I think black women should really consider dating outside of their tax bracket. Some may call it settling or dating down, or whatever, but are you really only looking for a man to bring money to the table, especially if you have your own money? Because at the end of the day, that's why you went to school, that's why you went and got us education and all these accolades and everything, so that you could have your own money, so that you could provide for yourself, and so that you could do for yourself. So you don't really need a man for money per se. So why not consider dating outside of your tax bracket? If you're making $200,000, why not consider dating a man who makes $75,000 or $100,000 a year, who's also a great companion, who will be a man who has the potential to be a great father, a man who is loyal, a man who is faithful to you, a man who gives you the attention and everything that you're looking for and that you want and need. What's wrong with that? I look at some of these very accomplished, high-earning black women today, beautiful black women, successful black women, and they're alone. They're alone because their expectations are like up here, without realizing that the higher you climb the ladder, the lower the smaller your dating pool gets in your tax bracket. So if you're making Even if you're in the $1 million bracket. If you're in the $1 million bracket, if you could find a man that's making $500,000 a year, what's wrong with that? If you could find a man that's making $200,000 a year, what's wrong with that if he bringing other things to the table? Again, you don't need him for his money. So, it's just something to think about. 1 in 3 black women will get married. Although the number of black women that desires to get married far exceeds that number, only 1 in 3 will actually get married. So that means if you have 36 black women, 1 out of every 3 of those will actually get married. And another thing that I think that you all need to think about is it takes more than, you know what I'm saying, just having a big booty or, you know, whatever to land a man. Like, a man ain't gonna just wife you just because of that. Not a quality man. Now, superficial man might, but a quality man that's making good money, that's went to school to better himself, like, he ain't about to wife that. You know, you need to be bringing more to the table. It's important to stay in shape and stay fit, ladies. That's important. It's important to take care of yourself. It's important to take pride in the way that you look. But that's another subject too. I'm digressing. Excuse me, but I just want to say that I think that black women should really consider dating outside of their tax bracket. If it's a man that's bringing other qualities and other things to the table, a man that's going to be loyal to you, a man that's going to be faithful, a man that's going to love you, he's going to treat you well. You know, I'm not saying to date somebody who don't work or date somebody who is not bringing anything to the table financially. But does he really need to bring as much as you bring to the table financially? Because you got it already. So, if your options are to get a man that's sweet, loyal, kind, faithful, and a great father, and y'all could have happily ever after and make a life together, or die alone because you can't find a man that's making more money than you, which would you choose? I don't know, it's something to think about. Chime in on the comments. Let me know what y'all think. All right, holla at your girl, Cole's Porch. Deuces. Two, I forgot to chime in too. One of the problems too with accomplished women, especially black women, is, you know, you tend to wear your accomplishments on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? You tend to have this air about yourself as if that makes you better than people or more qualified for something or somebody because you accomplished those things. I mean, it's wonderful that you've accomplished those things, but those accomplishments ain't gonna keep you warm at night. That's the reality of it. So that's another thing to think about.